Hey, what up, my fellow bees? AB Comics here, and it's that time of year again.
Christmas! Well, I mean, it's just December, not yet Christmas.
Same thing.
Today we're going to be sharing with you our personal favorite movies to watch during the holidays. Let's see if we mention any of your favorites.
We hope our silly little video can bring some joy to you during this very difficult year. I know it's been pretty tough, but, you know, the year's almost over, so just hang in there, guys.
The Grinch!
What is a top favorite Christmas film list without The Grinch? Well, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I feel like this film was everyone's favorite before Elf took over. The Grinch stars Jim Carrey. I don't need to tell you what it is about because I think the majority of you already know. Grinch tries to steal Christmas from the Who's of Whoville. Yeah, you already know the story. It's a lighthearted comedy for the whole family. I love Jim Carrey. He is one of my favorite comedians. He, in my opinion, was perfect for this film. I watched a behind the scenes and found out that Carrey had to endure 2 hours in the makeup chair to become the Grinch. In the end, it was for good reason. The makeup and costumes looked incredible. I loved so many scenes in this film. Baby Grinch,
Santa, bye-bye.
when the Grinch was trying on the outfits for the party,
Oh. That's it, I'm not going.
I swear, Jim Carrey always brings so much energy and charisma to his characters, which honestly, if there were any other actor playing this role, it probably wouldn't be as good. He was perfect for this role. I would watch this film every Christmas Eve as a kid and hope to keep up the tradition.
Barney, what's a tradition? When I grow up and get married, I'm living alone. Did you hear me? I'm living alone. I'm living alone.
I feel like Home Alone was always part of my childhood. Like, it wasn't introduced to me, I was just born knowing this movie. My family always made an effort to watch Home Alone every year, and I honestly don't think I've gone a Christmas without watching it. It's the type of movie that is very rewatchable, like a lot of movies on this list. Is rewatchable a word? Whatever. Because every time you revisit them at a different time in your life, you pick up on things you didn't notice the last time. Like, as a kid, I didn't think Kevin was really funny. He was just a little punk.
Hang up the phone and make me, why don't you?
But as an adult, I think he's hilarious.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Sick! Hey, watch out!
Where do you live?
I can't tell you that,
Why not?
because you're a stranger.
Like, I never laughed at this until I was older. I don't know why. And I remember I used to be scared of the basement scene a lot, but I must have been really little because that scene is so dumb and totally not scary at all. Which I never knew that the heater thing would actually say Kevin's name until I watched it with subtitles one year. I honestly could make an entire video dedicated to this movie talking about why it's a classic, but I won't. Maybe next year, I don't know. Oh, and one thing real quick. The first one is way better than the second one. I don't care who, no one's gonna tell me otherwise. Who wants to fight me on this, huh?
Who's gonna tell me off?
Shut the hell up, Schneebly.
I am not a huge fan of the National Lampoon's Vacation films, but Christmas Vacation is literally the best. If you are not familiar with the franchise, the Vacation films follow the Griswold family on a vacation where everything that could go wrong will go wrong. This film, however, the Griswold family doesn't go anywhere for vacation. Instead, they have their families over for Christmas. And it's a disaster. I remember watching this film in my friend's basement. I would always see the DVD in their collection and always wondered what it was. I enjoyed every minute of it. This film is hilarious throughout.
Where do you think you're gonna put a tree that big? Bend over and I'll show you.
But it does have its touching scenes here and there.
If you've been good all year round, Santa Claus is gonna bring you something.
Sometimes I think all that Santa crap's just bull. If he was so real, how come we didn't get squat last year?
This film also has its moments that I'm sure every family can relate to during the holidays.
Well, I don't know what to say except it's Christmas and we're all in misery.
This is definitely one of the tamer vacation films, and I think it would be somewhat okay for a kid to watch. They probably won't even understand most of the jokes anyways. Also, Eddie is one of my favorite characters and probably the most memorable in the film.
Merry Christmas! Was full!
So much fun. Not one to skip this holiday season.
It's so much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
You don't look so good, buddy. Are you okay?
I'll be okay. I just need a glass of water.
Elf is so funny, dude. I can understand some people getting put off by Will Ferrell's over-the-top performance, and honestly, I think it's his best role ever.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. No, it's not.
This film always holds a special place in my heart. I watched it in theaters with my dad, and it actually was quite fitting because Elf deals with Buddy trying to find his dad and building his relationship with him, and I remember actually getting kind of emotional at some parts, surprisingly. But enough of that. I love Elf because of the fun Christmas music, the humor, and just Will Ferrell, basically. My entire family quotes this movie, and there's a ton of scenes that are my favorite. But my top favorite is this dude right here. He's all trying to keep his balance. Oh, poor little guy. Oh, he's getting pushed super hard and stuff. Oh.
I'm in big trouble.
The Santa Claus stars Tim Allen as Scott Calvin, a divorced father who gets to spend Christmas Eve with his son Charlie. When Scott accidentally causes Santa to fall off his roof,
You killed him.
Did not.
he finds himself having no choice but to take his place. I'm actually quite surprised that this doesn't get more mentions when people talk about their favorite Christmas movies. Maybe it is not that well liked? Regardless, it is one of my favorites. It's a great family-friendly movie. I love the humor in the film.
Where is he?
Well, he could be in his room, jumping up and down on his bed, wearing a red hat and galoshes.
I don't care what Neil's doing. Where's Charlie?
I don't even wear pajamas. Normally I sleep naked. Buck naked. Ah!
Morning, Mr. McGloin. Mary Catherine?
It throws in a few hidden adult jokes that will just go right over a kid's head.
Here's Neil's mom's number in case.
1-800-SPANK-ME. I know that number.
The characters in this film get to visit the North Pole, and my, when I was a kid, I wanted to go there so bad. Everything looked so magical and cheerful. They also have reindeer in the film that are great as well. Well, mainly Comet. Also, don't get me started on the second film with the reindeer that actually talks.
Chet?
You gotta focus, Chet.
What? Why? Well, maybe it's not full-on talking. I don't even know what that was.
No, I want an officer red undercover knife to 200 jet rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I've always enjoyed movies where the kid characters actually act like kids. Like, they're not all nice or cheerful, but, are selfish, troublemakers, and actually swear.
Son of a...
Like actual kids. It makes things more believable and helps to enjoy these characters interact with one another because they feel like real people.
Ow. Man.
One of the scenes that always stuck with me was the frozen pole scene.
Dad?
It always bothered me that no one helped that kid, even Ralphie.
Come back! Come back! The bell rang! What are you gonna do? The bell rang!
I always felt so bad for him. I thought they were friends. What the heck? But I mean, kids really do be like that, man. Again, it's believable and adds to this movie's charm. I appreciate the film's honest portrayal of childhood. Like, it sucks. No one listens to you, adults are mean, and even other kids are mean to you. But also, sometimes being a kid is awesome. You can get away with a lot, no crazy responsibilities, you don't pay no bills, and some of the best Christmases often happen when you're a kid. And this film reminds us of that.
Remember that, Pete. Remember that.
He got two! Get the mailman! What? No! Get him!
He's lying! He's lying!
If you would have asked me what my number one favorite Christmas movie was, I probably would have said The Santa Claus, but upon rewatching it recently, I realized it isn't as much as my favorite as when I was a child, at least not my number one. This film, however, takes the number one spot. Jingle All the Way stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold plays a man named Howard Langston who is a workaholic and rarely gets to spend time with his son Jamie. When Howard's wife checks to make sure Howard picked up Jamie's Christmas gift, a Turbo Man action figure, Howard realizes that it's not a great idea to Christmas shop at the last minute and sets out on a mission to find this sold-out toy. This film is so much fun. It's heavily quotable.
Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Les. Put that cookie down! Now!
The characters are great. It has a ton of memorable scenes. I can't say enough great things about this film. This film received a 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. 15%! What even? Did we all watch the same film? 10 out of 10. Great for the whole family.
You are stupid.
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Barry.
I'll take it.
Okay, this movie by far is probably one of my most favorite movies, like in general. I'm a sucker for movies with life lessons and that make you cry and you feel like you appreciate and enjoy life once it's over. That's what this movie does, at least for me. I feel terrible though, because the first time I was shown this movie was in middle school. Our librarian had put it on during a class once and I did not like it at all. Granted, I only was able to watch the beginning, and the opening itself is honestly pretty weird. I remember sitting there like,
Hello, Joseph. Trouble?
Looks like we'll have to send someone down. A lot of people asking for help for a man named George Bailey.
What the heck? What the heck is this? Fast forward a couple years, I watched it with my family during Christmas time, and I was like, oh my gosh, this movie's amazing. Sorry, Karen the librarian.
I've never been so wrong in all my life.
The thing about great movies like It's a Wonderful Life is that every time you rewatch it, you learn something different. And the older I get, the more I relate to George Bailey, like his money struggles, finding someone you love, trying your hardest and things just not working out for you. But you can't give up. There will always be bad things in your life, but also really good things. And in the end, what matters are the people you share your life with and everyone trying to make each other's lives better. Because sometimes simply just being there for someone, being in someone's life can really make a difference. Even if you can't notice it at the time, it makes a difference.
That's right. That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
So that was our list. I hope you enjoyed it.
We hope we mentioned some of your favorites, and if Christmas movies aren't really your thing, let us know what some of the movies you like watching during the holidays. We'd love to hear from you.
We'll be back next week with another Christmas-themed video for you guys.
Until then, stay safe.
Bye guys.
The scene where Kevin starts remembering all the bad things that his family said to him, Buzz randomly tells him that he'll feed him to his tarantula.
Kevin, I'm going to feed you to my tarantula.
He never said that in the movie. Why? When? I don't know. I think that's hilarious. I'll fit that somewhere. If not,
why don't we just do the whole video about Home Alone?
I said Home Alone is really good. Okay.